Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beans. It is episode 36. Happy Friday. My name is Shelley Van. This is my co-host Dan. How are we doing today?
We're doing good. It's Friday. Love doing the stream. Love being here with everyone. We got a pretty big show today. We're going to get into some really interesting meme coin platforms.
Ooh.
We'll buy back the token. We'll manage our LP positions for TC, and we'll just generally vibe. So...
Generally vibe. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not looking at the right screens. We've got Jerry's here.
What up, Jerry?
What up, Jerry? What up, Jay Horizon? Bad Sheep. Welcome. So yeah, Pump. Uh-oh. Why does it say we're offline? Okay, false alarm. This has been acting very wonky and freaking me out a little bit.
What?
Restream.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay. Appsy's here. What up, Jose? Good morning. Where's everybody from? I think I know where some of you are from, but I can't remember everybody. And hello, Sale. Good morning. Coming from YouTube. We're in Chicago. The weather is nice and crispy. A little crispy.
One of the best times to be in Chicago. Like early fall. Mm-hmm. And then late spring.
Hoodie in the morning. T-shirt in the afternoon.
Yes.
Perfect.
Very, very, very nice to be here.
So yeah, we're going to go, Pump.Fun is making a comeback, which is very interesting. Quite the journey. And as you said, we'll do some TC token stuff and post to Zora.
Yep. And then we'll do some giveaways.
We've got 5 giveaways today. So Get on over to our X channel and retweet, tag a friend. That pinned tweet has the details in it. So get on over there.
Midnight here in Sydney, 88 Rouse, who is it Instant Noodles, I think is him. But
yo, very cool. From Australia. Love that.
Love that you're here with us. Appreciate it. And all the TC holders, appreciate you being here. Yeah, so we'll review Pump.Fun because there's been some big news that token has really skyrocketed the last week.
I think that's maybe a little much.
You think that's an exaggeration?
A little bit.
Why? Why is that?
It has recovered.
Recovered? I mean, also...
As someone who bought the top, because we're in the U.S. and didn't have access to the ICO... As soon as it landed on our exchanges, I bought some, which happened to be the top, and I've been sitting there looking at my very red bag, which today is green. So I would not call it a skyrocket. It has recovered.
Well, that's just because you're upset. You're coping about your bags.
That's true.
If you had bought a week ago when it was at its bottom, you'd be like, oh, this is awesome. So Shelley has bag bias. We've just
it's fair.
We've just found out. But let's just take a look at the TC chart real quick before we get into the Pump.Fun. Things look great. We're at a 71,000 market cap, 240 holders. Been some interesting buys. I actually just verified the token. I made a tweet out in the community. I verified the token on Gecko Terminal, so we can go over to Gecko Terminal real quick and just take a look at that because I verified the Tasty token over there.
What'd you have to do to do that?
I had to fill out a bunch of information and then pay a $99 listing fee. And so we're all verified over here. That should, our Zora's linked, our X is linked. I didn't link Telegram yet because we have a private Telegram and it's really only for our core community. You can get a private invite if you DM me and verify that you're a TC holder. So if you want to do that on Twitter, I'll give you the invite to the Telegram. But I'm keeping that private for now because I want that to be like the elite like DeFi LPers for the token. But you can join our Discord. And we'll chat with you in there, but I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the Telegram, so I'm keeping that private for now because I just don't want a lot of bots in there and spam. So Discord we're able to kind of manage a little bit easier. So let's if you want an invite to the Telegram and you are a TC holder, shoot me a DM on Twitter and I'll chat with you about it. There's about 20 people in there, all OG TC holders. Our boy Mike's in there, who's just been absolutely killing it with the memes. And we want to we appreciate y'all, and we're gonna keep building with it. There's some interesting stuff in store. We've now gotten some more attention around the office here, right? So maybe there's more we can do with it. But
no roadmap, just constant iteration.
Yes. Don't ask me for a roadmap. Don't ask us for the plan or the value accrual. There's none of that. We're going to just iterate on it. I like where we're at with the 72K market cap. We have a lot of pretty good holders as far as like people holding onto it for a long time, and I'll keep providing liquidity on Meteora, and we can show people how to do that as well. But yeah, we'll keep working on it, keep holding it. It's a long-term play for us. But no roadmap. We're not doing any short-term kind of like games. You can send more TC to the Burn wallet if you want to contribute to that. But and then also I released a Galaxy Quest. So for any of you new viewers here that aren't familiar with our Tasty Crypto ecosystem and kind of like what we do here, I can drop the link to the Galaxy Quest in the chat if you guys want to just go in. It's really quick. You'll get a role in our Discord, and you'll be able to chat with us in like a separate channel. So we'll release more of that, and we'll do some rewards. I think I haven't really determined how much Galaxy questing I want to do, because that also opens up to a bunch of like bots and stuff. But if anybody has any recommendations on other platforms we should be on, or things we should take a look at, or generally what we should do with the token, we're all ears. Honestly, we've basically just been listening to the community and doing what they tell us to do.
Community first token.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
So verified on Gecko Terminal, verified on Dex Tools. Let me just go over to Dex Tools real quick and take a look. Oh, that's not it.
.io, isn't
Dex Tools. DexTools.io, you're right. Right here. Yeah, so community was helping me with this. I got it verified. We spent about 1.5 SOL from the Treasury wallet to pay for all this. So just in case anyone's tracking that, full transparency, we've kind of we took from that to verify on these platforms. So yeah, that all looks good. So anything you want to show?
Well, we'll get some more TC stuff
later on
in the show, but right now I'd like to dive into the pump.fun. You can look at the token, but the actual platform, and I listened to an interview with one of the founders this morning, and it was very interesting. These guys are in their 20s, and I love that so much for many reasons. One, they have so much energy. Two, they're not like stuck in any mindset or way of thinking. They're innovating. They're just doing things and plowing forward. And the fact that they've got so much success so early, we'll see how that plays out. Sometimes, you get too big for your britches and it all comes crumbling down. But it sounds like from what I heard this morning that they're just forging ahead. And similar to the TC token, they're like, we don't have a roadmap. That's the point. Like, we're learning as we go. And if we make a mistake, recover quickly, fix it, iterate again, implement fixes for whatever needs to be fixed, and, just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I think this platform, just like everything in this space, everybody loves you, expectations get massively high, they launch a token, people get rich initially off the token, the thing dumps, right? And then everybody hates you again. And then finally they keep iterating, they keep building, and now, we see a little bit of a recovery. I actually was I was looking at it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this thing is just way too low for what the platform really is, and kind of the stickiness of it. And I just didn't buy any. I just didn't pull the trigger on it. So now I'm actually looking at the chart here, and I wanted to just kind of take a look. But here went live in July 12th. At about 1 cent, and it sold off. So throughout the month of end of July, all of August, we basically saw it crater, right? And then the news.
I rode that. Whee!
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think, and I want to check out the news here. Let's see. Pump token liquidity gets a massive boost.
Yeah, they did a bunch of buybacks.
Yeah, they announced a buyback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crypto token buybacks hit 40 million weekly as protocols copy corporate playbook. So pump price jumps 22% as buybacks fuel investor interest. All right, so that's why we saw pump kind of recently over the last week. It made a recovery back to close to where it was when it launched. But yeah, I think that was off the back of their buyback announcement. But I actually never really spent a lot of time on the platform. Have you? Did you ever launch it? You never launched a token.
I never
at all,
launched
did
a
you?
token over there, but throwing it back to maybe last year, end of summer, beginning of fall, we were doing bag battles here on the OTC live show with Nick and Mike and Ryan.
Can you explain bag battles? What was that?
So the idea was for those three guys live on air each week to pick a token and just ape in. And
Okay.
Ryan was managing it all in one wallet, so it was easier to track and see like who's winning.
Sure.
And the whole play was pick something ridiculous. And so Katie got in on it at some point. I turned them all into AI apes and, like in a ring, like just degen style trading. And it was fun. But then the real bear market hit and it was like, this isn't fun anymore because everybody's just losing everything.
Yeah.
But the flaw with that was Ryan was like, okay, we'll only trade on Mondays. And so if you were watching the tokens, Nick was up like 400%, but if you can only trade on Mondays, it would be like, whoa!
Yeah, you can't
and
do
then
that.
he would be way down on come Monday. So it was
Right.
like, okay, this doesn't work. We need to be able to trade at the same time.
Yeah.
Or like, in real time. So I would like to bring that back at some point. And we had Dr. Data working on a wallet tracker so that we could build like a leaderboard and
Sure.
see. And because it'd be cool to get the community involved and like, it's very like at your own risk, like no financial advice. Like,
Well, I think that's interesting because, and just for anybody that's not familiar with like Tasty and where we're at, is we have a whole other network that just does traditional finance, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do like derivatives, options trading, stock trading,
futures.
futures.
Forex.
So we're the crypto cave part of that,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a ton of other personalities on our on our network.
The Tasty Live Network.
The Tasty Live Network, if you're not familiar, and they're used to the markets opening at 8:30 a.m. Central and closing at 3 p.m. Central. So they're like, oh, okay, I can follow this throughout the day. They're not used to
24/7.
crypto, which is trenches 24/7, global, instant access. You got to be paying attention. You have to have things automated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the idea was correct in that it would be fun to live trade meme coins, but you gotta have someone managing that the whole time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just kind of goes
It
south.
fizzled.
Yeah. But anyway,
It would be cool for us to do something like that. Here
Yeah.
on Beans, we could do.
I mean, we should get. There's so much we could do. We should get like the community involved, and we could set up a wallet too with some of the SOL we made off of the treasury, or off the token launch. But yeah, so we're looking at Pump.Fun. Pumped the last week off the back of announcements of buybacks. So they did like a $40 million buyback.
I think as of this morning, I heard that it was like $75 million in buybacks.
Do you know? I kind of want to look up on Twitter real quick. Do you know the founder? Like, are they on Twitter or?
I should know the name, but I don't. Let's look.
Chat. Anyone have the Pump.Fun founders Twitter? Can you drop it to us? Because I just want to.
I think there's 3 founders.
Okay.
Noah Twidale. I'm gonna say that wrong. Alan Cohen and Dylan
Yes, Grok
Curler.
for a sec.
Yeah. Noah was the one I was listening to this morning. Noah Tweedale. That's a great last name, if that's... Let's see. Oh yeah, all spelled out. Noah Twiddale, if this is actually him.
Oh,
Looks
let me
like it
go to
probably
yours
is.
real quick. Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
That can't be him. Unless it is.
I mean, a lot of times they might not tweet off their
Personal
account. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, in any case, the Pump.Fun Twitter. Sorry, I have too much over here.
Shelley basically brought her entire house into the studio with us today.
It's not true. But I do have a new mug.
We should follow the account. Beautiful. I also the little snail tea bag holder is an interesting little accessory.
Well, because otherwise, this string is just... There's just a lot going on when you drink tea. So this guy keeps it all where you need it.
Shelley's also been over-caffeinated for the whole entire week.
I have not been sleeping well, as you can probably see on my face. But yeah, I can't drink coffee, Dan, and you know this. Every time we go for a walk and we get coffee, I shouldn't be allowed. Tea is my thing. I drink coffee and then I'm just a complete spaz. How about everybody in chat? Coffee or tea? Where are we at? And that was me on 2 decaf, 1 calf. So like a third calf.
I don't even know. That doesn't even...
I'm the most sensitive to everything, if you haven't picked that up by now. But in any case, sorry, back to the show. Pump.Fun, Twitter.
Here, I wanna read. Scroll up a second. That was September 2nd. What was their pin tweet? I just wanna.
There's talk of an airdrop, and they did say to just monitor Twitter, pay attention to this account. So I don't know what that means. But no, so to answer your question, I've never launched anything on Pump. The only thing we did was bag battles, which involved a lot of tokens that had launched on Pump.
Okay.
And yeah, really, that's it. I was aware of what was going on when they launched the streaming component, and then it
Well,
went,
they didn't have moderation.
Exactly,
so
which went off the deep end in a bad way very quickly, and so they killed that feature. But they have since brought it back.
Right.
Again, back to the whole no roadmap iteration. Like, just let us learn, iterate as we go. They killed the feature. Now they brought in thousands, tens of thousands of moderators to like monitor, okay, what are these live streams doing so that they can get ahead of any nefarious activity. So yeah, streaming's back, and I'm very interested in it. Like,
Okay.
Whether we do something with it here, I think I'm gonna play around on my own and maybe do some streaming. And yeah, just fuck around and find out. FAFO.
Awesome. Yeah. So it looks like they've kind of went through the whole post-token depression, post-TGE depression, and they've announced some interesting feature updates, one being an immediate buyback, another being that this Project Ascend, which is, something that's supposed to align coin creators with the community, make it easier to earn via fees, and they've also brought back streaming, which I think is a huge boost for kind of what they're doing. So we should figure out how to get on there, and similar to kind of bags where we launched, if they're doing any creator programs, like, we definitely want to be on that.
I love the community component to that too, because it's like, I'm not just trying to get rich quick. Like, this isn't a pump and dump. It's a, hey, let's build something that actually has a cohesive element that brings the community together. Everybody wins.
Right.
Everybody's never gonna There's very few scenarios where everyone wins, but at least you can do your own homework. I know that the founder this morning on this interview that I was listening to was talking about bots and like how do you prevent bots from taking over your platform? And it's like, well, you don't. This is just the reality we live in. When you reach a certain point of success, there's going to be bots creating tokens. We've seen where that's a great success, the Goatsius Maximus token and things of that nature. But more often than not, it's like, it's just adding to the noise. So again, to his point, it was like, you don't prevent the bots, you have more transparency. Is this a bot? Yes. Is this not a bot? It's a
No.
real person.
Yeah.
So they have more of a screening or a filtering element, or that's what they're working on, so that you, as the customer, can make a decision.
Right.
Informed decision.
But you're never, in today's day and age with AI and kind of like the intersection of AI and crypto, especially with protocols like virtuals, AI, AI 16Z, you're just not going to get rid of that. Like that is where the future's going, and crypto essentially has the protocols do support AI. Like I kind of see that converging pretty quickly. So Pump.Fund probably will, I look at it as a social media platform. I don't necessarily look at it as it's a launch pad, yeah, but more than anything, this is content. This is just a new version of content, and it's directly tied to the creator. And just like everything on Instagram, where 95% of it is just people's personal stuff, there's only going to be a few small percentage of like really well-known creators. And I think this is a platform that will support that. So yeah, bots are on Twitter, bots are on Instagram. AI is quickly taking over all of that. So yeah, these founders seem pretty in the ethos of building and iterating and just kind of
Customer focused.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
as it should be, in my opinion.
I guess I want to review the platform. You're on it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to take a look and see kind of what features it has and what's going on over here, I guess.
Do you want to share your screen?
Sure.
So you can click around as you talk.
So here's the homepage. I guess all of the coins pop up. I don't know. I'm kind of the issue with this is it quickly becomes very busy, and obviously it takes on some really bad connotations of things. So I don't think anyone's going to ever stop that. Looks like people are just launching.
Well, there's
them.
always a cost, right?
Yeah.
When you start cleaning things up, then you become more censored, and then
Right.
it's not as free and decentralized. So yeah, there's always, everything comes at a cost.
I remember when I first looked at this platform though, and like all like the interface just looked like schizo to me.
Yeah, very like dial up, like
But like
Old
just like with
message
stuff
board.
being
Yep.
like yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, there's the homepage. I want to go to the live streams real quick because we want to take a look at this at some point. Maybe try and get our live stream on there with the token. So
I think this is so. Again, I come from a more of a metaverse music background where I was running live concerts. I think that is really interesting for independent musicians. Like, launch a token, just start streaming live. Especially if you're already a Twitch streamer. There's just, I don't know. I think there's so much potential here for monetizing your talent. Because some of this is really, again, it's early.
yeah.
So you're going to get the real degen, like someone's just sitting there on a business call, like webcam style, just you're creeping on somebody in their home. But
I don't know. Will this sound play if I click into one of these?
not sure. Someone in chat, if we click on this, can you
I'm
hear
just
the
gonna click on
audio?
Chill House.
In my house, I'm just chilling in my house. I'm just
No, I think
chilling
it's
in
okay.
my house.
Clicked into Chill House. It looks like it's just playing lo-fi beats.
I'm just
Here's the market
chilling
cap.
in my house.
So as the live stream's going, you're watching the live chart, which is kind of fun.
You can buy some down here.
Oh, Mike says yes, we can hear the audio.
Is it, Mike, does it sound bad or is it too loud? Just let us know. I could probably kill the background music for a second here. It's too loud. I just killed the background music just so we could see.
Yeah, There you go. You can mute it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a live chat. I know there's DMs in here now, too. So there's just... It's a very social-focused platform with tokens. We are live streaming this live stream. So meta.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of like if Twitch streaming had a token component.
Right. Exactly.
Comments, trades. I don't know. You could buy the token over here. You could see some of the active trades. You can join chat. Chill House chat. Okay, it looks like it's all on the mobile app. Bonding curve progress. And then the top holders. So, pretty interesting overview interface. Here's the live chat. Looks like there's 18 people on this. Yeah, okay. Go back for a sec. Let's try and find somebody that's actually live. How about this guy, stream guy?
Stream
grow an
guy.
audience
I wish we could hear
without
him.
having to do crazy outlandish
could
things
hear him.
and attract the DJs.
Yeah, we would need to get our
The DJs are now,
headphones.
over the next however many months, and as we've seen over the last couple months, are going to continue to rotate to true streamers. They're going to continue to rotate to staples in the community that have been around.
I love the dog in the background
And I
and the
think
Monopoly
that's-
dude on the wall.
Guy's a
why I don't
Philadelphia
need to do
Eagles
the crazy
fan,
shit I did 10
so
months ago,
I don't know if we
because
like that.
I can focus on
That's
taking
funny.
you guys IRL downtown.
How about
and
anybody
having
in chat?
conversations
Has anybody
with people
here
about Pump Fun.
Yeah.
launched anything?
Anybody,
at Pump?
Quality
yeah,
content
anybody
in the
deep in the
trenches
Pump
now.
Fun trenches? Is there any
Instead of-
coin we should check
if I
out
did
or
that
anything we
10
should be
months ago,
doing? Does anybody know?
I highly doubt
how,
it would have been as lucrative as it'll be
Does
now.
anyone know how to get approved as a streamer?
Because people have understood
We're gonna
that
have to look
Pump
into
Fun's
that,
focus is
for
content
sure.
creators. Pump Fun's
I
focus
did download the
is
app,
streamers that are
And
providing
I feel
value,
like this is a very mobile focused
providing good content, not just the clickbaity,
platform
crazy
now.
shit that back then
Which
was
I
the only thing that
think is
did
great.
well. Now I think it's changed.
It might make streaming a little more complex or
Let me put that there.
confusing.
Also, the new creators.
Not confusing.
Yeah,
on
you'd probably have
complex.
to. You'd have to set up the stream on your computer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stream guy. I'm gonna go to his Twitter real quick. Let's see. This guy have 11,000 followers. Pump Fun live stream pioneer. Okay, so he must have been one of the first to do some of this.
Follow him. Maybe we can get some insights and then have him on the
It's all
show.
gotta adapt. It's all gotta kind of grow.
Would be cool.
We just need you consistent. I know you don't owe us anything, but that's what I want to invest in. Someone who shows up every day, especially early on. Has there been a single day that I haven't
So-
showed up yet?
What about you?
No.
Have you bought any or traded any pump tokens?
I think I basically helped a friend launch a token a while back that was supposed to be like a meme, like one of the first memes. It was the SER meme, SER.
Okay.
Didn't really go that well. I don't know. I kind of missed the whole Pump Fun trench meta.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't plugged into it. Like I saw it, but I wasn't really plugged into it. It's not that I felt anyway like that it wasn't legitimate. I just, didn't get plugged in. I
Yeah.
think. But so Mike says he personally never got into Pump Fun because so many pump and dump goes live every second. Yeah, I mean that was my thing. Is like how do you know what
Yeah.
is gonna what's your I didn't have a strategy for it. I didn't
Yeah.
know kind of like as we're seeing here the stuff is just going live. Yeah.
Yeah, newly created. Bam, 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 bam.
But it is interesting, and maybe this changes, but it is interesting to see how people pick up really quickly on like cultural events,
Mhm.
like news events and stuff. Like I don't know if I mean some of it's bad, but
Lately, especially, yeah.
So yeah, I think
Mike's got a good point. I trusted Bags app where I know who created the token.
Yeah,
that
that's true. I
definitely
do.
a feature.
I thought I thought when we did the Bags app live, and it worked so well. It was mobile first, and it was just easy to kind of use.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel overwhelmed. Like I said, I feel like it's schizoid looking at this interface. And Bags app was clean, and you tied a Twitter to it, and it verified you, and you kind of like people trusted it. So I don't know. Finn did a good job with that. So shout out Bags app. Not that this is bad by any means, but just a different platform.
They've got the first mover advantage,
Yeah.
and we'll see how it goes. They're also making a tremendous amount of money, and they're
Right.
putting a lot of it back into the platform. So yeah,
Yeah.
see where it goes. Are you going to buy any of the pump token?
Kind of like Jif Pom.
Jif Palm.
It's kind of cute. A Pomeranian with personality larger than life.
The dog tokens. Look at that green candle.
Yeah. Looks like it got bonded. Did it get bonded? Looks like it.
That's the ticket. We need a dog. Let's get a tasty pup. I want an office dog.
Is our token on here?
Oh,
Somebody did a...
that's the one that was launched not by us. Do TC. Can you throw the contract address in there?
Maybe. Hold on, let me grab the contract address. I'm gonna go to yours real quick. Can I...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just do some stuff.
I'm going to hype up this giveaway. We've got 5 giveaways coming in about 20 minutes. So get over to our pinned tweet, retweet, follow this account, and tag friends. So we've got 21 retweets, but only 13 comments. So get in there and tag some friends, and we'll run those giveaways.
Doesn't look
In a
like it
bit.
pulls tokens from from like Solana in general, so
Yeah,
I think it's just tokens launched on Bags, it seems. Pump. Sorry. We launched on Bags.
We launched.
We're on
Bags.
Pump.
Yes. Interesting.
All right. Well, let me go back to the homepage real quick. I do want to take a look at... So they have a swap, which is interesting.
And it does say beta, so
Yeah.
yeah. Well, in any case, this was just a quick look at what they've got going on, their new features.
Live stream policy. I just want to look at this real quick.
Mm-hmm. You can read out loud.
Live
Share with the
stream,
class.
live streaming, whether streaming yourself, watch a stream, or chatting with other live users, restricted users above the 18. Pump Fund takes this user restriction seriously. If identified a user value in this policy, will promptly terminate your account. Appropriateness. Yeah, so they had some issues early on with some explicit content. They put a DMCA terms of service in, which is good, very good. You know,
Well, because you saw how quickly things got really.
why did I
It
get
was
logged out?
the human experiment here, where human nature can go really dark really fast, like people doing extreme acts of violence to make money. It's gross,
Yeah,
but it's also sad.
but I
that the
also
world
want to
is,
know. I also want to know how to. Where the heck's? I want to know how to become a live streamer.
We can figure this out and come back, Dan,
Okay.
because we're currently live streaming.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, yeah, Pump.Fun, token made a comeback, buybacks. It looks like they got the streaming thing down, and they're making money. So, something to keep an eye on, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
Alright,
I don't
we're-
think we'll launch a token over there, but
No,
I don't know.
no, we're not launching another.
No.
We won't launch another tastycrypto token. If we launch a token, it'll just be kind of like
I might screw around with something
yourself.
on my own.
Yeah. All right.
Sooner or later, Bags app will take over more trust in crypto devs. Mike is very bullish on Bags.
I like Bags. I think, yeah.
Yeah, we got to get Finn when he's free, which is probably never. Oh, that was the other thing. The reason Pump they launched the token, and then it was kind of like radio silent for a little while. He said that the 3 founders, they hadn't taken a day off in like a year and a half straight. It was like 7 days a week, 24 hours. As a founder, it's a grind. And so they said, we're going to launch this token, and we're taking a week vacation. So all 3 of them went on vacation right after the token launched. So that's why it was like we didn't hear anything, and now they're like back and at work. But like, hey, humans.
But that's the thing too, is like I just realized when I did it for my NFT project, and it wasn't nearly as big of a launch as Pump.Fun.
The music is too loud. What do you still have open? Do you have something on Pump playing?
Oh, I might. I don't.
Let's make sure we're not sharing something horrifically loud. Thank you, Instant Noodles. He said, but great music, though. What up, Jose? Thank you. And Trogs is here.
All right, I turned off all the music, so let me know if we don't hear anything, or if we still hear something.
Okay. What next? What next? Let's get some TC token action going.
Okay.
So
Let's check in on the Meteora pool real quick.
you manage pools. I'll claim fees. Do the buybacks. We need to get like a good flow going here. What's step 1, step 2, and then just bam, 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 bam.
All right, so this is the dynamic pool, the DAMM V2. Claim some fees here. I'll probably put it back in.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That yawn had to happen.
And then let me check the DLMM.
Jen says, I hear what sounds like tapping fingers on the table. Interesting.
Is it my clicker?
It might be.
Yeah. Let me move this away.
And maybe I'll stop leaning. What up, Dave? Meyer says, loving the LP. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Dave? I think Dave reached out to us in DM.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dave, I was trying to help you through some of this stuff. I hope it was helpful. Full disclosure, me and Shelley don't even know what we're doing on a daily basis, so.
Thanks, Dan. Are you still in the cards LP?
Oh, yeah, I should check in on that, too.
How many LPs have you just forgotten about? Dan's over there churning out.
See, the issue is that I feel like people try and be too smart, and I just ape into everything. So
You heard it here first.
yeah,
The answer is
to the moon.
be really dumb.
The answer is be stupid, I guess. All right, I'm a little bit outside of range here, so I'm gonna withdraw the liquidity and redeploy it.
A couple of those other pools are in range.
I don't think I have anything. I don't.
If you just
Click
pull
on-
everything out of that one and then go to some of your open positions.
Oop, there we go.
Ooh, don't close. Wait. Yeah, withdraw. So if you're new to these liquidity pools over on Meteora, to open the position costs a fee, which is refundable. But when you pull out your liquidity, you can leave that position open so that it's just sitting there and you can quickly add back into it if it goes back in range. So one strategy is to have multiple positions open and then just move your liquidity around. And then once you close the positions, you get refunded a portion or all of the initial fee. But talk us through what you're doing, because
I'm just trying to manage some of these positions that I had open, but I think I might just deploy a new one because it's probably just easier. All right, I'm gonna just deploy some more here. So what I do typically with these pools is I deploy them, I check in on them every so often. If it moves out of range, I'll withdraw the liquidity and redeploy within a range. I'm not closing the position because if I need to quickly add more, I can. But that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And, you know, I don't know if it necessarily works that well. Like, I think there's probably a better strategy I could do, but I'm not like managing these every day, so that's what I'm doing right now. Okay.
Here, just go back up really quick and show. No, sorry, go back down. These pools show that, like, okay, you see how that top one, it's green, meaning it's in range, but you don't have any liquidity
I
in
pulled
that
the
one.
liquidity out. Yeah.
That one's an empty pool.
So and then the yellow is out of range.
Out of range.
Yeah. And then there's also, the TC token's a newer token, obviously. There's also the issue with the market price falling out of range. So don't send in a bunch of liquidity at once. Kind of like slowly deploy in so you're not getting arbitraged. Because when the pool token, or the pool price and the range might be different, somebody will arbitrage you and you'll lose money pretty quickly. So, don't send in what I'm trying to say is don't send in thousands of dollars in one order or one deploy.
On a low market cap token.
Yeah.
That's a little too heavy. This Meteora does give good warnings, though. It'll flag like, hey, the market price is different than what's happening over here, so you're at risk of a loss. So just pay attention. Dan clicks really fast. You're supposed to be teaching.
I don't know.
Slow it down and show the people.
And what I'm going to do on this one is here, I try and keep it like 20% down and maybe like kind of sway it, create it to the upside.
Yeah.
Sway. I don't know why I said sway, but like basically I'm going to deploy, lean it to the upside where I'm deploying a more concentrated range. Like you can kind of play around with that. And the reason why that is the closer it is to where it's trading right now, the more fees you collect as opposed to spreading it out across a wider range. So I just do that. You need to actively manage it a little bit more, obviously, but that's kind of what I do on some of these.
All right.
All right, I have, how much SOL do I have in here? 1.6 SOL, so maybe I only have 256,000 Tasty Crypto tokens, so maybe I should buy some more Tasty Crypto tokens.
Which wallet is that?
The main trading wallet I have. It's not the burn wallet.
Okay. Well, then, why don't you pop over to my screen? We'll claim fees.
Okay.
Oh, but you know what? We're going to have to... you'll have to 2FA me. You have your phone?
Yes.
Welcome to Bags.
Do you want me to fade your... Oh.
Yeah, you can. Or just give me the 2FA. So... Yep.
Okay. 1 sec.
This one goes to your email.
Yep.
We're learning. Thank you. Nice.
We're in?
We're in. Fade to my screen.
Yep.
Cool, cool. So here we go. We can claim, we've got $526.30 to claim on the TC token. Claim this. We've got, so now we're up to 25 SOL in this wallet. We're going to, what am I doing? Sending you, we'll post that later.
You're going to send me...
Because you'll do a buyback, a burn.
Right.
And do you want more for the liquidity pools?
Yeah. How about send me the 5 SOL and we'll just keep it at 20 SOL in the wallet.
Okay.
That seems fine.
Okay.
5.11.
So then I'm going to come over to here. Actually, go to your screen really quick. I need to go copy your wallet address.
Okay.
From
I'm going to manage that cards position that we had on. So for those of us who didn't join us last week, I reviewed the Collector Crypt, which was the Pokemon cards platform. And they were doing, their liquidity pool was doing like 170% APR. So I just deployed a small position. I'm just going to manage that right now. This is on Radium, by the way. So, which wallet was I in? Is it this one? I think so.
copy.
Did I pull this out? Shouldn't have.
Are you logged in on the right wallet?
Think so. Collector Crypt. Let me try and do this.
Did you close your position?
I might have. I don't remember. There it is. I had to refresh. Okay.
Oh, you're still in range.
Yeah. So I had a $180 position, $178 position, and I made about $16 in fees. So not horrible. We'll harvest that.
Well done, well done.
Should I rebalance this? Let's see.
I think my range, because I have a pool open as well, and it's a little more narrow, but I'm also currently in range. And I was like, nah, I'll leave it on. Let's see. And then if you're done over there, or you're still...
Let me I can come back to this.
Yeah.
Let me buy the... Do you have the wallet address or you need it?
No, I got it. So if you want to
Okay.
go back to my screen, the people can watch, because I'm going to send you 5 Sol, but I think I'll do it...
Okay.
I can send you all 5 at once, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a really stupid question.
You know what's interesting is we do this buyback and burn every week, and, maybe there's not too many people watching us, but I'm surprised nobody's trying to, front run the buy I'm about to do.
Oh.
Because,
Right.
yeah.
We're not financial advice and
No,
not
I
market
just-
manipulation.
No, I'm just...
Well, this is just, it's crypto. You
Yeah.
can do that in a lot of different ways. Okay, sending you 5 Sol. Bam. Sent. So with that 5 Sol, you're going to burn, buy back,
Yep.
LP, and burn.
Yep. All right. Do this on Jupiter. I'm going to buy in... I wonder if I should try this recurring. Pro. Just want to see what... whatever. I'll just do it. So I'm going to buy back a bunch, but then I want to save some I want to put more liquidity in. So we'll burn a couple million,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to put some liquidity in just to kind of support that as well.
Mm-hmm. 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 So you're saying you'll put the pair in, Sol
Yes,
and TC.
TC, yeah. Okay, so I guess people are front running.
Yeah,
All right.
that's funny. We didn't tell you to do that. Silly Dan, silly Dan.
I didn't say anything. Not financial advice. We have the disclaimer at the end.
And at the beginning. Actually, we're going to put that disclaimer everywhere. Oh, sorry. There's a new power strip right by my feet. I'm terrified I'm going to hit, the power button. And
Yeah, we're just... this setup in
Every-
this studio is just, insane.
yeah, there's a lot going on in here. A whole lot. All right, and then as soon as Dan's finished with all this TC housekeeping, we're going to run this giveaway. So everybody, last chance to get in your retweets on our pinned tweet with a comment, tag a friend, and
Please post our claim from Bags app. Yeah, Mike, we will. You're saying post it as like a post-production content, like a short?
no, oh no, I saw his comment.
Oh,
When I claimed it, there's like an auto tweet that comes up, and he was like, "Post it now while you're on the live stream."
oh,
And I kind of went too fast. So next time, from now on, I will do that. I apologize. I was just clicking too fast. But we can get out a quick tweet too. Like we just claimed an additional bunch.
you can do that now if you want.
Yeah. Are you still sharing? Oh, you're on your screen. Okay.
I just bought. I've just been clicking. I'm gonna try and get a few more in.
Oh my
here.
God, this is funny because all of our buys are on Fridays, so they're so evenly spaced on the chart. Oh, what on earth was I just doing? Oh, yes. So, apologies. Get on over to our pinned tweet, retweet, follow the Tasty Crypto account, and tag a friend to be entered for a chance to win USDC. Holy crap, Dan, we didn't even post to Zora.
We could do that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought up about 8.4 million TC.
Nice.
So let me go over to Zora real quick just to get a post on there.
Did you download it on this computer?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But I need to find you gave me the ticker and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we definitely need to do like the branded. We can't just be like taking pictures of the office anymore.
Yeah. The ticker is ripe.
Cherry season. Hanging on by a stem.
Oop. That's a Snapchat filter, and I'm obsessed with it now.
It's pretty good.
It's wonderful. Where?
View post. There's our post. Yeah, I like that. We should do more GIFs on there. We should do more like shorts and, actual branded content on
Yeah.
Zora. All right, so we posted to Zora. That'll be one of our giveaways, or?
Well, okay, we're doing 5 giveaways, $10 in USDC, plus a bag of ripe. So everybody wins some USDC and the ripe token that we just launched. So,
So do you want to go to your screen and do the giveaway?
yes.
Okay.
So everybody retweet, tag friends, follow the account.
Also, I realized I'm an idiot because I deployed those pools before doing the buys, and I just moved the market. You live and you learn.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a very process-oriented person. We need like a workflow, Dan.
Yeah,
Workflow.
you're right. You're right, but
X picker. Whoa. All right, everybody, last chance. We've only got 23 retweets. People sleeping today. And only 13 eligible to win because only 13 tags. Let's see. We're going to do retweet, but I am checking to make sure everybody did their tagged account. Or, Jesus, tagged friend. Tasty Crypto. Minimum tweet count. We'll do 50 here, just because I know some friends have newer accounts. Okay, we're going to draw 5 winners but I'm double checking to make sure you tagged a friend. So if you didn't, get over there and tag someone on that tweet.
I'm also going to burn. I could wait on the burn, right? You want me to show that
Yeah.
live? Okay.
You can show that. All right, we're picking 5. Sale, Shaggy, Carl, Larry, and Magical Siblings. Let's go. I'm just going to double check really quickly that everybody did tag a friend. Because these are the rules. Okay. Magical Siblings is good. Larry 69, Carl X. Carl X is good. Sale is good. We need Carl X and Shaggy. Larry, Shaggy. Let's just make sure. Is Carl X the only? Oh, boom! All 5. Let's go. Well done, everybody, and congratulations. We will send prizes after the show. If we don't have your wallet address, please jump in our Discord. Although I think we maybe have all of you on file. I'm just going to screenshot this. So, congratulations, everybody. You just won $10 in USDC plus a bag of our new Zora token, Ripe. Dan, you want to show the burn?
Yes. We'll go to Soul Incinerator. All right. So I deployed, while Shelley was doing the giveaway, I deployed more liquidity to the pool just because I bought up a bunch. So I put about 2.5 million TC and 1 soul back into the pool. That left us with 5.9 million TC, or around $570 worth of TC that we're going to burn right now.
You're burning how much? 5 million?
5.9 million, yep.
Whoa. Burn.
Transaction complete. Let me just copy that, and all right. That's it. Should I tweet it?
Yes.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson. I should have tweeted that claim. I hope Mike is able to forgive me.
I don't know. I don't like the tweet they
Oh, I mean, yeah.
just be like, our 3rd weekly burn or 2nd? 3rd.
3rd. $5.9 million added to the fire. Watching someone compile a tweet is very funny. Dan's thinking face.
Okay. Just gonna post the soul scan link so people can just verify how much.
Do you want to post that in the community or to everyone?
Just on Twitter, it seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do any fire emojis?
Of course.
Okay.
Cherries on fire.
Okay.
That was some real boomer behavior.
What?
Watching you craft a tweet.
Yeah, well,
Dan-
unfortunately we
Dan's
are
getting
boomers. We are. We're. I'm old. I am old. All right. So deployed some more liquidity, managed the positions, bought back with the fees, burned 5.9 million, and did the giveaway.
Yep.
So I think
And set up a Galaxy Quest. We will share a
oh
link
yeah,
to that in our Discord, and because I'm going to post all the show notes in our Discord anyway when we send all of our giveaway winners their prizes. So yeah, hop in our Discord. We'll post in the Tasty Crypto community as well.
okay, yeah. There's some Galaxy Quests in there for people that haven't really engaged or haven't followed the entire Tasty Crypto ecosystem. You'll just get a role in our Discord, and we'll set up a private channel, I think, for that.
Yeah, we can do some fun stuff in there.
Yeah, we'll do more where we'll give out rewards and raffles and stuff. It's just I wanted to get something up on Galaxy just to kind of incentivize that. So yeah, check the Discord, check our Twitter community, and shoot us a DM if you guys have any suggestions. And we have a Telegram group. Telegram group's private, so you have to message me, Truth Dancy, on Twitter or the Tasty Crypto DM.
Yep.
So
And yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. Dan and I are going to a Cubs game tomorrow.
yes, we are.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
I'll post to my Insta story if you want to see behind the scenes of those shenanigans. And what do we have going on next week on the show? Do we even know yet?
We don't know yet.
Okay. Tasty Crypto show on Mondays and Wednesdays. We had a couple of questions on the last one, like what's the difference between a layer 1 and a layer 2, so we'll be going over some of that educational content next week. If anybody wants to jump in the chat and help us, teach crypto to normies in TradFi,
Yeah.
that's the vibe on that show.
That Tasty Crypto show is a lot more TradFi focused. So we do a lot more with like crypto treasury companies. We trade options. We do teach like people basic DeFi terminology or crypto terminology.
Crypto Sesame Street.
And then, yeah, but we also do have interesting guests. Like I think that I bring on like pretty
really
decent
cool.
guests. Yeah, we've interviewed a few CIOs, CEOs, professional options traders, crypto option traders. So yeah, on the Tasty Live network, if anyone wants to tune in for that, it's a really fun one.
And that's
But-
on Mondays and Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. Central Time.
Right.
But yeah, also all events that we do, like all of our shows, are in our Discord events, so
Yeah.
you'll just get notifications. But yeah,
All right.
hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Rest, recharge, party, whatever you want to do. Enjoy it. Stay safe. And we'll see you Monday on the Tasty Crypto Show
Yep.
at 4:30 p.m. Central.
Back here Friday for beans.
Thank you, everybody.
Peace.